Bam! Hey guys, what's happening? It's me again, Honest Dave, coming to you today with a knife review. Now, like I said, I promised you guys I'm going to start doing more knife reviews. It's been a while. And I decided, you know what? I'm done reviewing all the little cheap knives. We're going to review good shit. So today we're going to start off with one knife that I fucking love, guys. This thing is badass. This is the Schrade SCH601TI. Now I got this knife from my buddy here on YouTube, the Fat Man, as you guys know. And this little baby, this is a badass little blade. Like I said, this comes to us from Schrade, which, as you know, or you may not know, is owned by Taylor Brands. They also own Uncle Henry and Smith & Wesson, Old Timer. That's all I got. But I saw this knife one time on YouTube, okay? I was watching one of Jeff, aka Cutlery Lovers, EDC videos, and he pulled out the Schrade SCH601TI. What's the difference, you might ask? Well, that one has smooth handles and not this machined handle. That's it. Basically, it's the exact same knife. But I'm glad I got this one instead, because when I was looking on Amazon, I saw both of them. I like the 600, but I really love the 601TI design. Just love that beautiful machined handle. Now, let's get all the specs out first, because I know none of you want to see that. This knife weighs in at 4.96 ounces. Okay, so it's not, crazily heavy, like it's going to pull your pants down, but it's not exactly light. It has a handle length of 4.6 inches, a blade length of 3.4 inches, and an overall length of 8.0 inches. That is it. This knife retails at $133.33, but can be found for $70 on most sites. And this knife just has so many things I love, with just a couple little pet peeves, but I'm not going to get into those right away. I'll save those for the end. Now, you're probably wondering, David, why are you so excited about this one knife? It looks like just any other really regular knife. Looks like Mall Ninja crap. Au contraire, my friends. This, in my opinion, is one of the best knives I've ever owned in my life. For one thing, this is D2 tool steel for the blade. That shit ain't cheap. Alright? That is a very high carbon, well made steel that holds an edge very well. True, it's hard to sharpen if it's beyond dull, but if you're going to own pocket knives, or really any knives, you ought to learn how to sharpen, no matter how dull they get. It's a drop point recurve blade, and I really love that recurve blade. As you've seen before in one video I made before, it's not as good for slicing, but it's very good at cutting. What's the difference? Well, slicing is that, cutting is force, in my opinion. As an ambidextrous, how the hell did I forget that already? Thumb studs. Sorry guys, brain fart. It is a flipper design, as you see, and this thing, it does flip out very smooth, with no wrist flicks or whatever. But you do have to make sure you put pressure on the flipper first, and then pull down, kind of like a light switch. Because if you just try it like this, normally that might happen, or sometimes it does not lock up all the way. So while you don't need to swing it open you want to make sure you got some force behind it. It is a tip-up right-hand carry only. And if you're really into the tip-up carry and you are right-handed, it's a good knife. Personally, I prefer, well, no, it's tip down right-hand carry only. Sorry guys, it is very early in the morning and I have not slept that much. So just bear with me on this one. Tip down right-hand carry only. You can't reverse the pocket clip or anything. Alright. So if you like that, this is a good knife for you. Like I said, me personally, I always prefer tip up, but hey, it's just me. But that is not a deal breaker. It has jimping here on the back of the blade. And while not perfect, it does do its job very well. Especially when you consider that the flipper basically becomes a finger guard. That helps out quite a bit. I wish most flipper knives had that design to them. And this thing is built like a tank, guys, okay? This ain't no light little knife that you just throw in your pocket and not know it's there, okay? This thing is quite heavy. It's quite thick. Built like a fucking tank. I mean, look at that fucking pivot screw alone. Damn. Then you have a very strong frame lock. I really enjoy frame locks. Open pillar construction, which makes it easy to clean. Let's see what else we got here. How could I forget one thing I really enjoyed about this knife, what really sold me on it besides just this D2 blade? Titanium handle scales. Yes, that is pure titanium. That is amazing at the price. Because like I said, retail is $133.33. That's still an amazing price for D2 steel and titanium. Now, why can they afford to sell it for that cheap? Well, this a lot of people, get confused about here on YouTube. They ask, like, where's the knife made, USA or Taiwan? Neither. This is a Chinese-made knife. I know. Oh God, Chinese-made knife. Run, run, run. Just calm down. Calm down. Alright. True, China does make some crappy knives. We all know about them. But every now and then, they do make a great one, especially considering the company when they watch over them. If a company, busts their ass to make sure China is making good products for them in those factories over there, then they're going to be good knives most of the time, I guarantee you. I mean, the cold steel kudu, it's a cheap little, what is it, like $5 knife? That is the best $5 on a pocket knife you're going to spend. If you don't care about speed and fanciness, then the cold steel kudu, for $5, you really can't do anything better. True, it's made in China, also very strong, very sharp, which is a very good knife. Let's see what else. Kersham, they're Chinese companies, they make some decent knives, every now and then, yeah, they got a dud, like the Free Fall. And yes, Taylor Brands has some dead knives too. Yeah, that $10 Smith & Wesson knife at Walmart, don't know what it's called, don't care to learn. I've owned it before, didn't like it at all, returned it within a couple of days. Well, let's see. Well, like I said, that is all I got to say about that. I don't care that this is made in China, because like I said, this is very well made. There is very, I don't even know that's really blade play in there, or I'm just feeling things. But there's almost zero blade play in here. Like I said, this thing, it is great at cutting rope, bindings. Could be used in self-defense, I guarantee you. Doesn't really cause any hot spots unless you really squeeze down on there. Because the pocket clip, it does jut out a bit far, but, it keeps in your pocket very well. Very good tension on it too, if you ask me. And like I said, it is smooth as butter. That is great. And also, one more little thing to point out. Finger notches. Once you get that thing tight in your hand, it won't go anywhere, okay? They were very smart when designing this blade, in my opinion. 2 finger notches, keep your fingers there. Jimping here, and the flipper turns into the finger guard. I think it's a great plan, honestly. Now that I've raved on this thing about how great it is, let's get into the not so great details. And honestly, I have about 2. Because like I said, I don't, yeah, I know most people say made in China, that should be one. And it kind of is, kind of isn't. Yes, I would love for this to be made in the USA. And 1 second on that, I want to just bring something up if I heard about that one. I notice a lot of people bitch about that, saying like, why do you want everything to be made in the USA? I don't care, I don't care. Well, the thing is, a lot of people say that, like, usually, from different countries. Canada, Britain. Is Britain a country? I don't know. You know what I mean. I say like, Canadians, Mexicans, really anyone from a lot of Asian descent, a lot of them will bitch, why do you want everything to be made in the USA? Mostly, people outside of America don't care. Me, on the other hand, I am a proud American, so yes, if I can support an American company, I will. I have quite a few American knives myself. But I'm not going to get into that, okay? I'm not going to whine about that, okay? But yes, I would love to see this made in America, but as you can imagine, D2 steel and titanium, that would be a whole hell of a lot, increase in the price. Or you could go really expensive, because I know this was actually based on a custom knife. Honestly, I don't remember the name. I don't know much about customs, to be blunt with you. But yeah. You got that part. But what is it that really just irks me, okay? For one thing, plastic washers, okay? Now, Schrade, Taylor Branch, which one I'm addressing here. Metal washers, phosphorus bronze washers, they are just much smoother, much better, much, faster. I mean, unless you somehow get the rights from CRKT to use the IKBS, ball bearing system, Teflon washers are probably gonna be your best bet. Just take that, just take that any way you want. I just suggest changing it. Now the other thing, and this one ain't really against this knife in general. This is against most knives I see nowadays. One-way positionable pocket clip. I don't like that. Okay. Yes, it doesn't, I can carry a tip down knife on my right hand, right hand side, which might be awkward considering I'm a left-handed person. Yeah. But with how many right-handed only knives there are, and really right-handed only items altogether, I had to learn how to use this hand as well. So, with this hand, yeah, I eat, write, smoke, drink my coffee. But this is mostly I use for carrying tools, using tools, be it knives, hammers, wrenches, casting out a fishing pole, holding my gun. That's just something I had to learn to do. Like I said, this is nothing against this one in general. But this is just a message to all knife makers out there who are making pocket knives with clips. 4-way positionable. Come on, guys, it's not that hard to drill a couple more holes, okay? Because when you do this, you only have one position, you are really limiting, your customers who can really carry your knives. Because not everyone's like me, not everyone can, just accept it. I mean, unless you want to, I don't know, hook onto your belt like that. I mean, it's called a belt clip. I mean, I guess that would work. But, most people do want to keep it in their pocket. So, just don't go for it. Everyone. Okay, 4-way positional pocket clips. Okay, I saw a knife not too long ago. It cost the guy $500. One-way positional pocket clip. That is horse shit. People need to take the CRKT route and 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 positions. Come on, guys! Alright, I'm going to rant about that. But yes, those are my only real problems I have with this knife. Other than that, I really think it is a great knife. I truly do. I love this blade. I carry this blade quite often. I mean, just a couple of days ago, it was my EDC for about 3 weeks, until I did get a new knife that I've been carrying around, trying out, see how I like it. But yes, this, in my opinion, is one of the best knives on the market that I've seen in years. So guys, if you want a badass titanium folder at a very decent price, the Schrade SCH601TI. Alright. Now before I leave, I do have a little thing to say about my channel. I'm going to try doing at least one knife video every week. Yes, there'll probably be more, but you know guys, I don't have a lot of money, okay? So I don't want to show the same knives over and over and over and over and over. So I'm going to give you guys a choice, okay? Next knife review, what do you want to see? The SOG Assisted Fielder or the Smith & Wesson Black Ops 3? Your pick. Leave it down in the comment section, guys. And as for the next video altogether, I am bringing back the Battle of the Bowies. Well, Battle of the Bowie. Coming back for the bottle cutting test, the running champion, the current champion, the Mossy Oak Bowie knife, versus the up-and-coming rookie, the Update 2-pound meat cleaver. I think this one might have a shot, guys, to finally beat the Bowie. So look forward to that, guys. Alright, thank you for watching. Have a great day, and remember to be humble and kind. Bye.